So Donald Trump is set to give a speech on illegal immigration on Wednesday.
Get off my lawn.
So as you can tell, the setting is quite different today because I moved into my dorm today. Yay.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
On to the specifics. Donald Trump released in a tweet in a statement that said that he will be giving a speech on what he calls illegal immigration. I prefer to say undocumented immigration on Wednesday. And his main focus of this speech is to come across as a humane candidate that will humanely deport as many people as possible.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
He's been giving hints as to what the speech will be about in recent days, as he has been focusing on saying that he will be deporting what he calls quote-unquote the bad ones. This speech is obviously a way to appeal to voters that are more towards the center and don't like the extreme policies that he had. He went through the standard GOP routine, the same kind of route that Mitt Romney did in 2012 and then all candidates before that, where he took an extreme position during the GOP primary to appeal to the base, where he says that, you know, we're going to deport 11 million people. Obviously, that's not going to happen in the humane way.
No shit.
Now, Donald Trump says that he will be the most humane candidate in terms of deporting criminals. I will stand with you and say that deporting criminals is probably a good thing. What Donald Trump is proposing, however, is very different from what we would be imagining. What he is proposing is a mass deportation system of many different immigrants. He says that it'll be done humanely and they can come back in quote-unquote legally. But the problem itself is the legal process. The legal process is so complicated that it's almost impossible for people to go through the entire immigration process and do it successfully.
Well, now that is some fucked up shit.
I can tell you from personal anecdotes and many different stories that say why it is almost impossible to do so. Comprehensive immigration reform would make it much easier for people who are here already to gain access to citizenship. It would be much more inefficient to be able to force many people to move out of the United States. Obviously, that would require military force, but Donald Trump has been very lax on the specifics of his policy in terms of what he will do in that case.
Man, this is some bullshit! Boo this man!
The last aspect of Donald Trump's immigration reform is that he says, you know, we got to stop the flow of immigrants coming over the border. Now, of course, he's not thinking of German immigrants or any European immigrants that may be undocumented. He's, of course, thinking of
John C.
people who are coming from Mexico and other South American countries, although I would argue that he doesn't see a difference between any of those different countries. The last part of this is the wall, and I don't even have to talk about the wall that much. The wall is going to cost not only billions of dollars over the course of its construction, but also require maintenance construction throughout the entirety of its lifespan, which is going to be impossible to maintain. Not only that, it will do nothing to stop it, and honestly, the only point of this wall is to appeal to America's racist intuitions, saying that we need to keep out all of these quote-unquote foreigners.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
I say it's time we finally take a stand against Donald Trump. His immigration speech will just be a nice way of coding the racism that has been a central piece to his campaign, and it's time we say no to that. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and share with your friends if you think they will like it too. I will see you tomorrow.
For the feet, hands, and face. So there were two justifications for this all. The first one was that it was a correct response to the terrorist attacks. The second one was that it fit more within the secular values